Hey guys, it's Zach Orr here from Downtown Dynabody. I wanted to come today and show you some of the stuff that we have that you're not going to find at other gyms. Today I want to talk to you specifically about specialty bars. So you can go into any other gym and find barbells and dumbbells. That's pretty common, but we're going to have some bars that you're not going to find in any other gym, at least not locally in Murray. So some of those bars I'm going to break down for you today is the cambered bar, which is this right here, and then the safety squat bar. Both are very important. They're very good tools to use in your arsenal when you're training. And I think that a lot of corporate gyms, they just try to save a lot of money and they don't care as much about your results, so they may not provide these bars right here. You may not have even ever seen them before. They may be a little intimidating, but I want to show you how to use them correctly in your training to get the most out of them. The first one that we're going to talk about today is the safety squat bar. Safety squat bar is pinnacle in strength training. It's also becoming extremely popular in physique bodybuilding training. Some of the benefits of using a safety squat bar is it doesn't beat you up as bad as a typical squat bar. People that have bad shoulder mobility, who maybe it hurts them to get underneath a squat bar. If you have shoulder surgery, if you have something that's causing your shoulder to be extra tight, you can't get underneath the barbell, especially not for like low bar squats that a lot of powerlifters do. This is a good way to get in that squat volume without having to mess up your shoulder, without torquing your shoulder back. If you're one that likes to squat frequently, if you're trying to squat 2 to 3 times a week in order to get stronger or to get bigger, a lot of the times the standard barbell is going to beat you up. You'll be too beat up, your shoulders may be too beat up from squatting frequently to bench press or to overhead press or to do any other pushing movements. We don't want that. We want you to be able to squat as much as you possibly can, as frequently as your program calls for, and the safety squat bar is a great tool for that. So we're going to move over here to the monolift, and I'll show you exactly how to use the safety squat bar. We're over here at the monolift now with the safety squat bar. I'm going to show you guys how the safety squat bar works. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to 8 Man Strong. They sent us this awesome banner. Really fits the atmosphere of the gym. Thank you, 8 Man Strong, for that. Here is our safety squat bar on a monolift. For those of you that haven't seen a monolift before, what it is it's a contraption for heavy squats. So typically, whenever people go super heavy on squats and you need a squat rack, you have to take, after you pick up the weight on your back, you're going to have to take 2 steps back to squat it. Those 2 steps can be dangerous if you're using maximal weight. Also, sometimes people don't trust the safety bars on the squat rack. This is a great alternative. You're able to squat without having to use, without having to take a step back. You can have somebody actually pull the lever over here for you, and the J-hooks will swing back out of the way. All you have to do is pick up the weight, squat, back up, and then you rack it. Since I'm by myself right now, I'm just gonna pick it up and walk back with it like normal, but I'll show you guys a little bit about the safety squat. So, safety squat bar is kind of a hybrid between a back squat and a front squat. A front squat, the weight is directly out in front of you. A back squat, obviously the weight is behind you. With the safety bar squat, what you're getting is more of the weight being directly over your center. This is great because it works similar to like a low bar squat would be more hamstring dominant. A front squat would be more quad dominant. This is a little bit of both. I think it is probably quad dominant. That's okay though. I think that it's great developer for the glutes and hamstrings as well, as long as you're squatting to a proper depth. That being said, I'll show you kind of how this bar works. The first thing you do whenever you get under a safety squat bar is grab the handles, which are down here. You can get underneath it, stand up, you'll feel the weight feels a little weird at first. It's going to try to pull you forward. With a typical squat bar, your arms are back, which automatically activates your back, automatically flexes your back muscles, makes your back more stable. With this, you have to physically do that yourself. You have to mentally think about pushing your back into the weight. So it's a little bit harder that way. You probably won't be able to use as much weight as you do on a normal squat. That being said, I have no shoulder pain here. I don't have to bring my shoulders back super far. I can grab right here. It's super comfortable. And now I'll just perform one squat for you guys so you can see kind of what it looks like. So here I am, big belly full of air. squat, come back up, back it, and we're down. I like to incorporate this into my training. Whenever I had my pinched nerve injury, when my sacrum was tilted, regular front squats and back squats pinched that nerve and aggravated it. This put me in a position to where it didn't aggravate it. So you can use it to train around injury, whether it be shoulder or something like what I had. You can also use it just to add in some extra squat volume that's gonna be a little easier to recover from. I think it's one of the best bars out there whenever it comes to specialty bars. I see strongmen that train only with a safety squat bar. They don't use straight barbells for their squats, and they get ridiculously strong. I also see a lot of the top bodybuilders using them now. They're really realizing how great of a tool it is. So if you want to use it, if you want to try it out, come to Downtown Dynabody. I will show you how to use it personally.